chest and arms today. Got up on time today. Gonna get to the gym on time. Have a good lift. Do some cardio. That's really what happens when I don't get there with enough time. I don't do my cardio, which shows in my posing that I haven't been doing my cardio. But on the agenda for today, chest day is pretty basic layout. Some kind of a heavy press, some kind of a lighter press, and a fly movement. I will do those three things. So recently I've been loving the incline Smith machine press. So I can push that to failure with no spotter, or even with a spotter. It's just a little easier to push past that point. And then I'll do flat dumbbell press with something light, like just like 80s. Make sure I get a really far, deep stretch in the pecs and squeezing at the top, right? Not just banging weight around like I am on the Smith machine. Really just fucking, feeling the movement. And then fly movement, just stretching and pumping as much blood into the chest as possible. Arms are gonna be, I know I'm doing push downs. I know I'm doing skull crushers. Probably dips. Biceps, probably been doing a lot of rope cable curls lately. Kind of enjoying those, so probably going to do that. A slow tempo, maybe seated bicep curl, and then finish up with a preacher curl. So that's the idea for today. We'll see what happens, what's available when I get there. Because yesterday, things didn't really go according to plan. I didn't really talk about that, but did not get to warm up the way I wanted. But I feel like I warmed up, adequately. I'm remembering, all the stuff I used to do to warm up for, some good hard sets of squats. Was pretty happy with how that went. Kind of feel like shit this morning. I've been having acid reflux because I was munching on some Cheez-Its last night with my daughter, and that's apparently giving me acid reflux this morning. So, but I'm nice and carved up, so I should be able to get a pretty nice pump this morning. Breakfast is the standard Jimmy Dean sausage, egg, and cheese croissant. So last time I did chest, I did 3 plates on the Smith machine, incline. Now this isn't like a full incline, like an incline, like stationary bench would be like. It's a little bit less of an incline than that. I like it because I feel like it still hits my pecs overall, but I'm not feeling it in my shoulders as much. I'm still really hitting that upper chest. Well, my lower chest is what I feel like needs the best work. But anyway, most work, best work, same thing. Anyway, what the fuck was I saying? Oh, last week, I got 11 and a half reps with 3 plates. I kind of follow a general idea of if I can't do at least 8 reps, it's too heavy. If I can't do at least 12, or if I can do more than 12, it's not heavy enough. So I'm almost to a point where 3 plates is not heavy enough, like right there. Now obviously I don't think that's my approach to training failure. Is 8 to 12 reps is the range I'd like to be failing in. Obviously, if I hit 12 and I can keep going, I'm going to. But for certain movements, I think that's like the sweet spot, rep range. Obviously that's not what's going to build the most strength for like a top single. Is, you know, when I would flat bench a lot, I would do 10, 8, 6, 4, 2. Obviously that 10 and 8 are really just warm-up sets. And the 6, 4, and the 2, I mean, you could really make the argument that the 6 and the 4 are warm-up sets. And then I'll do a heavy 2, and then I'll go back down. And I built a pretty big bench doing that. I mean, that's the kind of the format I was using when I hit 385. What I was saying was, before my phone fell, that's not really what got me over the hump to 405. I wasn't really specifically training to increase my bench. I just thought it would be cool to be able to bench 405. Say that I had done that. But it would have been the same conclusion in my mind. And to me, that's a pyramid, or some people call it a ladder approach to sets. As far as building strength, I think it's a good way to go about it. I've never been a 5x5 kind of guy, or 3x5. Well, I guess I did that on squat. I think that 5's probably the sweet spot on squats, because I don't want to get to where I'm taxing myself cardiovascularly more than I am fatiguing the muscle. There was a time that I may have had a different goal, but now it's just like pure bodybuilding. Like, I'm just trying to grow my legs. I see a lot of stuff saying that they didn't see muscle growth, or they saw more growth from leg movements in the 20 to 30 rep range. I don't know how quick I am to subscribe to that thought. I mean, I know I've seen Tom Platz talk about it and stuff. I mean, he has, the quad father. But, bodies are different. And, but at the same time, I don't think I've ever been somebody that you'd be like, holy fuck, man, that guy's legs are crazy. Like, I have good legs. They're not bad, but they're not like holy shit legs, That's the goal, is holy shit legs. And, but the thought that I have as far as training 20 to 30 reps on something like squat, I would just be so like out of breath and fatigued at that point from bracing and squatting, that I really don't know how fatigued my muscle's really going to be. Now, if we're talking about quad extensions, maybe even a leg press, or something that I don't have to brace my core, okay, I'm more open to that idea. That's kind of, I'm training those to failure anyway. Pump them full of blood as much as you can. But I'm as far as squatting, I'm not convinced on the 20 to 30 rep range for growth. I'm sets of 4 and 5 kind of guy myself. I definitely think there's something to be said for training heavy and pushing yourself with as far as towards the upper range of your strength, because big muscle is a strong muscle. And the thought of squatting 600 pounds sounds pretty fucking sick, I'm not gonna lie. I've done 500 before. Done 545 once. That's my all-time best squat, is 545. But what I've really been thinking about is chasing a 500-pound bench. I think I have the genetics for it. I think I could do it. But I gotta get my body weight down. Being 250 plus pounds is not fun. I didn't really feel good. I was always out of breath. No, I mean, I say that I was always out of breath, and you guys, if you watch these, oh, fuck. I'm in my pre-workout yet. If you watch these, what was I saying? What, if you watch these, what? 500 pounds. If you watch these, you hear me out of breath all the time. When I was 250, it was the worst. I couldn't really sleep very good. I'd snore like super loud. I mean, I took a video. It sounded like I was fucking trying to eat my own tongue while I was sleeping. But, you know, 240, I feel like 10 pounds is really not that big of a difference, but I feel all right at 240. I just need to do some more cardio, which I am. I'm working on that. But I understand the importance of cardio. Lifting weights is just a lot more fun. What you got to do. Now, something I did do that I didn't do before, that I did leading up to my 400 plus pound bench, was heavy close grip bench. That was not something I'd ever done before, even not heavy. Close grip bench, I was like, you know, I'd do something else for triceps. But one of my managers at work, he's like 73, 74. He's done bodybuilding his whole life. You know, it's Bill Kazmaier. You know, every once in a while he'll kind of throw a little tidbit of knowledge out there to me for training. He was talking to me about, you know, when he did close grip, and you know, he's not one of those guys that's like, you know, I used to bench 405. I've seen pictures of him. He fucking absolutely used to bench 405. He used to bench a lot more than that. But he was telling me about how close grip, you know, blew up his bench and his strength so much. So I was like, okay, maybe I should, you know, consider changing my opinion on this. So I started trying it. I tried it on a Smith machine first. Smith machine, all I could feel was chest. That was the only thing I could feel was my chest. But free weights, honestly, I kind of got to the point where I could take my chest out almost completely. Definitely a downfall I had to my training for a little while. Because I got to the point where I really thought I knew what I was doing. I wasn't making a lot of adjustments. I wasn't someone that was too much in the thought process of mind-muscle connection, of, you know, consciously thinking about the muscle that you're trying to train. I was just like, you know, as much mechanical tension as possible. But I also used to not think of training until failure either. So, you know, you live and learn. But, what was I saying? Oh, mind-muscle connection. When I'm doing it, if I'm sitting there thinking consciously about just pressing with my triceps instead of just lifting the weight, I definitely feel like my triceps get a lot more out of, you know, that movement. Now, there are certain things like heavy skull crushers I don't really have to sit there and think about my triceps because that movement really targets them really well. Or push downs. The only time I have to like really think consciously on something like a push down is if one of my triceps isn't firing like the other one is. That's fucking today. At least it's not falling out. Yesterday it fell out. I don't remember what I was. God damn it. Okay. This shit won't stop happening. I'm almost to the gym, so it's time to take my fucking pre-workout. And yeah, that's it. Chest today. Alright, this is gonna be my first actual working set. So I did a set with a plate, set with 2 plates, set with 2 plates and 25, and then I did 2 reps with this, just kind of like priming my central nervous system for it. At least that's how I feel. I mean, I don't know how much actual science there is to support that, but I don't want the first time I pick a weight up, at least for like a set like this, to just go absolutely crazy. I don't want that to be the first time I pick it up. All right, let's go. Ooh, come on. That was probably 1, maybe 2 reps left in the tank. After that, I felt that a little more on my shoulders than I wanted. So, standard, another set with this, back off, do 1 last set, and we'll get into the dumbbells. And then flies, pec deck, something. Same basic idea of all my other chest workouts. I know there's something to be said about changing up your exercises, which I do to an extent, but I don't know, I've been doing this chest workout recently and I'm definitely enjoying it. Definitely feel like I haven't seen progress from it. I guess that's probably the number 1 indicator. But I also don't see any problem with doing something just because you like it. That was me with a flat bench for a long time. But I talk about how, flat bench with a barbell is not, optimal for fucking whatever. But I like it. So I've just always done it. All right. Got another one here. Come on. Come on. Come on. Oh, okay. Ooh. Time to drop the weight. Oh, fuck. So this will be my last set here. And then 3 sets of dumbbells, 2 sets of flies. It's almost time to graduate to a 3X cover because kind of filling this 2X out now. Okay. All right, we are done here. All right, I don't want to take too much of a break. Okay, so that's one. Probably do one more with 80s. Probably drop off to 70s after that. I mean, chest is almost done. And my chest is already pretty fucking pumped. Really, I don't know if I feel completely recovered from my last chest day, for being honest. Oh. All right, let's drop down. Thinking maybe all the way to 65. Oh. You see, I'm like pausing in that fully stretched position. I want to feel that. And when you're pressing up, if you think about trying to touch the inside of your elbows together, you'll really feel your chest squeeze. Ooh, come on. Okay. Okay. Last 2 sets for chest. Let's go again. That's all. All right, just a quick chest pump check while I still got it. Still got to do arms. Chest is fully pumped. Doing my posing in this room is so much nicer than out in the gym. There's nobody in here watching me. And I don't feel like I'm disturbing anyone, because there definitely are times when I'm doing it out there that I feel like I'm definitely being like a distraction. But yeah, chest pump looks pretty fucking solid. Let's go do some fucking arms. Just like everything else, last set, back down on the weight. All right, let's do this last one. I'm just gonna get into this skull crushers, supersetted with dumbbell curls. Motherfucker. Couldn't reach the damn dumbbell. Okay. All right. Ooh, I don't know how much I like that. That felt dangerous. Felt like I was gonna tear my fucking biceps off. I do not like that feeling.
Hands are a bit sweaty. Okay. Okay. Alright. I'm going to be supersetting this with dips, but I'm not going to be videoing that. Alrighty, dips did not happen. I got down into a fully stretched position and could not go back up. So I'm supersetting this with single arm rope extensions. I already know this guy's about to come ask me to spot him with a way he can't do. This is, well, every set's still failure, but this is like extra failure, I guess. I don't know. That doesn't make any fucking sense. All right, come on. Fuck. Alrighty. Arms are fully pumped, especially my biceps. Okay. Little recap of how training was today. Chest, 8 sets, 8 real working sets. Same exact thing on arms, 8 working sets. felt good. Weight felt good, nice and full. I can definitely feel those carbs I had last night. Most definitely. So feeling good. Weight's kind of hovering right around that 240-ish mark, about 238, 242, somewhere in that span. Definitely want to get that down more to like the 220 mark, but that is solely to bulk back up to 240 or 250. That is the only reason I want to cut down, because I want to bulk up more. But I don't want to be like 270, because that would be pretty fucking miserable, I will say that. But in general, I feel pretty good. In a general sense of the word, I feel pretty good. So I will now take off this sweaty ass shirt to put on my other sweaty ass shirt and go do some fucking cardio, because I do have time for that today. But pretty solid arm day, if I do say so myself. Arms have definitely come a long way over the last few months. But that's what happens when you prioritize things and stay consistent with them. Let's go do some fucking cardio.